Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It is Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and I am here with another show and tell. I probably won't be doing any how to use this, but you probably can tell this is a vintage wallpaper sample book. And I have an entire playlist on using wallpaper in journals. I haven't done it for a long time, but I did a Wallpaper Wednesday, and there are hundreds of ideas. Well, I don't know if there's hundreds. There's a lot of ideas, but I'm not ready to cut this one up yet. So I'll do another little story time. And if you didn't see the video where I talked about Dave and I taking a little in-state road trip, we went to a stop I had been to before. Loved this little antique store. In fact, that's where I got the spinny thing that you put the old stamps on, you know, the wooden handled stamps. I got that at that shop. And they were going out of business. They had it was only 10% off. This was there the last time I was there. And I don't know why I thought it was $145, because that's would not have been surprising. But it was $45, and she gave it to me for $39, and I was tickled to death. It was the most expensive thing that I bought there. I left with a box of goodies. I'm just going to kind of flip while I share this with you. This is, what did I say? How big is this book? I just measured it. Oh, it's 20 by... Well, the outside is 20 by 13. Almost 14. And I was like, oh gosh, that's going to be fabulous. I only, flipped through a couple of pages. So, we're kind of doing this together. Did you see that pink? Hot pink. My problem is, these are old enough that this company isn't in existence anymore. I can use them as backgrounds in some of my digitals, as inspiration. But I don't know. I don't know if I can, what good does it really, look, I'm just going to just ponder here for a minute. What good does it really do to leave these in here? I'm trying to rationalize, but it's pretty cool to find a fully intact wallpaper sample book. But I have a lot of wallpaper sample books that aren't antique. I have a lot of smaller ones. Oh, look at this. This looks like it's going to be fun. Genevieve. This is where I should get some of my names for my digitals. Well, look at you, Genevieve. Pretty purple poodle. It's unfortunate. How are these in here? Because the big poodle is right in the middle of the seam. Look at that. Oh, you're so cute. I don't know. I have a hard time cutting. There's some, I have one that I think I got it on eBay, and I was not very impressed with it. And that one I will probably cut up. It's got a cool texture to it. Oh my Lord. Lorna Doone plaid. Well, Lorna Doone, aren't those cookies Lorna Doones? Oh my heavens. Oh, look at this. I just can't even. Please tell me there's more of this. We got an elefante. We got a seal. We have a monkey and a giraffe. Oh, my heavens. Those are... Oh, is that the only one in the Zoo Parade? That's what it says, Zoo Parade. And then the Lorna Doone plaid. I'm positive Lorna Doones were cookies. I've never had one. Oh, yeah. See, they... Okay, so they apparently have had this since 2020. Oh, I think that's a mushy over there. You can hardly tell it. We got capers, pimientos. Oh, that's cute. Is this too? Yeah. Ooh, this is pretty too. I don't know. Talk to me. Give me your opinions. Oh. Ice cream and an Oreo cookie. What is this one called? More Lorna Doone. Now we got some tomato paste, some acai, more mushies. Potpourri is called. Maybe that said a case. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. Whatever. More daisies. I love me some daisies. Thank you, Lorna. Lorna June. Fresh as springtime is the room with these two papers, the plaid and daisy. The plaid itself may be used for the ceiling and top of a room, with the daisy being used on the base around the room. Cut a few of the larger flowers and scatter them at random around headboards and windows. A decorator's touch. And look, they've used this on the daisies on the ceiling. There we go. That one's just a little brown. That's more potpourri. More pretty daisies. Oh, goodness. So, they said that it's probably going to be a couple months before they close. I don't know that I will be able to get back to there. I didn't ask the question. I should. I mean, I should have Snoop Dogged. Like, what do you do with everything? Because that place is packed. I have, let's see. And I didn't buy, I mean, I did have to go home with the box, but that was just because they were nice enough to put it in a box, and I had, you know, a few books. They'll be on a preview. And of course this I had to carry out separate, but yeah, they'd said they were closing, so it wasn't like somebody was going to buy them out. And, you know, tons of tchotchkes and cute, you know, all the kitschy 50s kind of stuff that I like, and the anthropomorphic things, and glass if you're into that. I mean, they had something for everybody. Ooh, that's cool. So that is the big tassels, and then the Camelot border, and then you got the Camelot not border when we got it in gold. But they're just such a nice couple. And I mean, I've only been there twice, but both times I've been there, he was always there. And, you know, he's kind of like he's the support guy. He counted things for her, and just a neat couple. And carried everything out for me, because my husband was in the car snoozing, taking ups and downs. Okay, what kind of ups and downs do we got here? Stripe. Ooh, that reminds me of the 70s. This is older than the 70s, clearly. I did not find a date on it. Well, that's interesting. I don't know that I'd want that on my kids' walls, but maybe, I don't know. Love these colors, and it looks like it's hand-painted. So if you've been watching the channel, oh boy, that's gorge. Jacqueline, the swag. I'm definitely going to use some of these names, because I think I mentioned this before, that I'm going to start just naming my digital kits by people's names or flowers. That's just what they're all going to be named. That's what I decided. But if you've been watching for a while, you know that I collect vintage wallpaper in, you know, all shapes, ways, shapes, and form. And it's hard for me to pass this up. And so when I saw this the last time, me walking by it and not buying it was a miracle. But interestingly, they had a room in the regular side, not in the annex, because the annex is like another building you have to, unattended. You just go over there. It's got bigger furniture and things like that. And, ooh, I like that. So I'm trying to figure out, it's almost as though, I'm going to try to show you. Can you see how this, it's hinged onto this, which is good in a way, because if I pull this out, if I decide to do that, if I were to pull this out, I wouldn't be cutting, would I? Yeah, I see, I wouldn't be cutting that piece, but I'd have to be very careful. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Look at me loving the lavender. Yeah, it's hard for me to pass up wallpaper of any sort. And this was just a real treasure. I just couldn't believe it. But so what else did we do on our drive? Well, we like to take the back roads and go, across the countryside. But like I said, there wasn't a lot open. So we had a very lovely lunch at Casey's, which is a convenience store. They have really good pizza. Oh, this is cute. Some wheat. So I had a slice of pizza. Dave had a cheeseburger. Had an iced tea. That was exciting. There were a couple other towns that was pretty. And most of their things were closed. So it was, ooh, this is going to be fun. Fascinating decorative posters symbolizing one of the most intriguing cities in the world. Contemporary use of colors make these a must in powder rooms and dens. May be cut out and appliqued to attract attention to soffits, window areas, and many other focal points. Bring it on. Rue Pagale? I don't know how to say that. Oh, I thought those were poodles again. Nope, just dancing girls. Café Paris. Marcin, Montmartre. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Not my favorite colors on this one, but oh, that's cute. You don't get as much of the stuff. Oh, I guess we only get two. We get those two. Those all, yeah. Oh, we got a whole scene. What's this called? Monte Carlo. More Monte Carlo. More Monte Carlo. Ooh, this one's a little rippity dippity. And for some reason, oh, I guess it's not. More Lorna. Tequila. It doesn't look like tequila to me. Oh, there's some really cool stuff in here. You'll have to let me know. Oh, this one looks like it's already been torn out. Yep. You'll have to tell me what your favorite one was. I'm curious to know. And your opinion on, should I just use it or not? Because this is just backed in regular paper, so it could be really cool. That's a lot. I mean, I'm not going to put this on display, and it's huge. Definitely, I mean, pirouette. Oh, are we dancing? This is a design with perspective and delicacy. Pirouette adds glamour to a boudoir. When featured as a companion with South Pacific cloth, pirouette may also be used above a chair rail with the Orleans grill to add charm to your eating area. Okay, here's the South Pacific cloth. And it's just like the grass cloth that they do now. It's exactly what it feels like. Oh, yes. Ballroom, mansion, courtyard dancing. Oh, that's pretty. That's cool. We got more. Well, this looks like it's in greens. Oh, that's cute. All just a little bit different. I like this. That's Orleans as well. Like the New Orleans. More of the grass cloth. Pirouette. More in the Orleans. Lots of that. I like this too, how it's the back of it where it's faded. Pretty cool. Oh, what's this called? Woodsy? Random plank. Oh gosh. To please the man of the house, a design which lends itself to the mood of quiet thought and relaxation. Students, too, will find this interesting and colorful wall design especially interesting when used with random plank. So random plank's what we just saw, and what we're going to see again. There we go. We got books, friends. We got books. And a Trojan and a bell. An elephant with a plant in there. More random plank. Ooh, I like that. More yellow or green books. Ooh, that's pretty. What's this one called? Cozy Corner print with American Antiques. Cute. That'd be cute in a domestic arts or farm journal. We're almost to the end, friends. So I think this was absolutely worth my $39. And that's what I started to say is it was back in the room with the Christmas stuff, which is where it was before. It hadn't moved. Oops, somebody took one out. Oh, it had the flags on it. Kind of tucked in the back. And I did find some cool, just a few, I mean, I found a lot of things that I could have bought, but I did not. Lots of assemblage kind of things, but I abstained from going crazy. But this I could not leave behind, and I think it's glorious. So this says Poetry Designs by Morris. Now I don't believe that's William Morris. No, Morris Paint. Omaha, Kansas City, and St. Louis. But there's no year. That's a bummer. But you know I'll do some research on this because I like doing that. I'm curious. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that. I do come back because I have one more antique store. Maybe, yeah, I think I can do. Yeah, I can do it in one more. And that one we're going to actually play with one of the items that I purchased. So until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be. If you haven't been following the Give a Scrap hop with all of our friends, I'm not sure what day this airs, but I have a playlist that you can go to, and it will have everybody's video and who has been tagged, so you can go check those out as well. So until next time, friends, remember to take time to just be, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.